Co tam jest?
Some horses will start.
Yeah, of course.
In a minute.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hello, my name is Olga Kulesza. I'm a veterinarian for 17 years already. I'm running my holistic practice, and about 2005, I guess, I met Elaine Butler, and she is a big part of the things which I'm doing now, because I found that the rider is the most important puzzle in the game to have horse healthy and well behaved and using his high performance that he can do. And as a chiropractor as well, I found that many crookedness start from the rider, and they are the most important thing to fix. And that's why we invite Elaine for the clinics in Poland already for about 15 years now. And I'd like to ask Elaine now that she would explain what is her method about.
Yeah, so hi, I'm Elaine from Rider Ability. I started working with this method about 25 years ago, and I found that it is incredibly effective at putting horses and riders in balance, to provide better communication, more harmony, and also better performance for those riders that wish to take part in competition sports. But it doesn't matter whether it's a leisure rider, somebody who wants to ride for fun, and whether they are competing or riding in dressage, jumping, eventing. It doesn't make a difference, because what we work on are the fundamentals. We work on how can we make the horse work better from the hind legs, how can we make the horse's back nice and round and swinging, and to make an all-round straighter horse, so that the horse is not overloading any of his legs, not getting any injuries, and that the rider is able to balance more correctly in all three gaits, walk, trot and canter. We work a lot on trying to find the weaknesses in the horse's movement and the rider's movement. So, for example, if you have a rider who has very weak right leg, I will sometimes use a kind of a method of putting a band around the leg in order to stabilize it. We work with some belts so that the rider can feel the core muscles in the body working. I may use some method to stabilize the hands so that the hands are not jumping. And I have a whole kind of kit, a Pandora's box of these toys that I use with the rider. And this helps the rider to be more conscious of the body, to control the body, to be able to move something better. For example, if the hips are blocked, to move the hips better, or if something is moving too much, for example, the lower leg, to stabilize. And then you find that the horses are not becoming nervous because their wrong signals are being given, and the horses are then much calmer and much more willing to cooperate with the rider.
And from my point of view, that's very important, because as a vet and chiropractor, I found that so many problems came back after the treatment in some time, and most of the time it's still the same problems coming back. So if we didn't fix the rider, it can't be any better. And during the time when the one side of the horse is being overloaded, it can cause lamenesses and some stiffnesses. And it was a bit frustrating for me that those problems were coming back. So that's why I asked my clients, my riders, owners of horses, which I take care of, to come to the clinics to understand how big impact the seat has on their horses. So I'm very happy that we are in here and we can introduce this method in such a place like Krakow. You have many riders in here and many horses and on different levels. And this is really my point of view, that all really matters, and as much the horse and saddle and hooves, and rider should know that they have the biggest impact on the horse health, and without those changes which Elaine is telling them what they should change, it wouldn't work. All these things are they have the same priority in the to keep horse light and to keep horse fit. And it doesn't matter, as Elaine said, if they are leisure riders or they want to compete. The horse is the same, and doesn't matter which breed, which kind of, if they are stabled or they work outside, and if they are hacking, all these rules applies to them as well.
And also, it's interesting that beginner riders and very advanced riders all have the same problems. Yeah, they just come out in a different performance level. But the problems are basically just four. They either can't go faster when they want to or increase energy. They can't go slower or hold energy. They can't turn left or make the horse go correctly to the left, or they cannot ask the horse to go to the right. And the problems that are causing this in the rider are often that we are asymmetric. We have a basic crookedness, which stops us from being equally strong and equally flexible. The horses have the same. And so we spend a lot of time trying to find how can we straighten the rider in order to straighten the horse. This makes the steering, the turning left and right, much better. And also, a lot of riders are not conscious that they're actually holding energy backwards, or their weight is too far back, which is then blocking the hind legs of the horse, or their weight is too far forward, or their energy is too far forward, and they're blocking the front legs of the horse. And that creates problems in the speed control. So in addition to the practical work where the riders have a private lesson, which is also videoed, we have a workshop after the ride where the rider can view their video, and I will take a step-by-step slow motion approach to showing exactly what is going on within each movement and what they see the changes. So they see what's happening before we make a transformation in their body and what happens in their body, but also in the horse after the transformation. In addition to that, I do a kind of a lecture about balance, and we also use physio balls and exercises on the yoga mat in order for that rider to know what to work on at home. So they get a complete package of the video, the checklist of what they need to work on, the exercises, and they kind of get a see it and feel it experience.
And also they can see on the video how the horse behaves, and for example which leg is overused, and then some of them just get back to the past, that the horse probably had an injury because of the way they were riding, so they can still improve that. And I'm very happy that we have a really different kind of riders. We had eventers, we have jumpers, even on Grand Prix level, and dressage riders as well as the beginners. And what Elaine said, all of them has the same problem. So some people are a bit afraid to come and take part in the clinic because they said, oh, I'm just beginner. So sometimes it's even easier because they don't have so many habits they get during the years of riding. So we really welcome riders and owners on really each level of education to come and take part to the clinic and make something good for their horses. So it's the first time we are here in Sentio Equestrian Center, which we found is really good place as well for horses, as well for riders. So there are good conditions, yeah, to have the clinic and for the workshop. So horses can walk on the paddocks and can use the walking machine. So they can be fit and happy in this place. So I don't know how the Elaine found this place in front of the other, because she is giving clinics all around the world. So comparison to other places she's been, maybe she will.
Yeah, it's very lovely arena, very nice working conditions, very beautiful, very stylish as well.
And very friendly atmosphere.
And very friendly atmosphere. Everybody's been great, great team.
Yeah. So we are very happy that we can be in here, and hopefully we'll come back.
And hopefully see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.